Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Detroit Coffee Lodge, located at 19737 James Cousin Freeway. Make yourself comfortable, just like home. Sandwiches made with love. Some of the best gourmet coffee around. Give us a call, 313-340-0960. Detroit Coffee Lodge, 19737 James Cousin Freeway. We gather, we share, we spread love at Detroit Coffee Lodge. Go to www.detroitcoffeelodge.com. Stay up to date what we got going on. Or check us out on Instagram or Facebook, Detroit Coffee Lodge.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. We zooming. We in there. I'm here like a mad woman. Shut up, Miles. The weather is raining. It's really bad out. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning.
It's sweating.
I am your girl, Brittany Chanel. I don't sweat in my hair.
You don't sweat in your hair?
It's Friday. It's Friday. No, I don't sweat in my hair. Nope. I'm so grateful for that. That is one black girl problem I do not have. So grateful. Yes, Miles here, y'all. We're here.
He ain't doing his job. What up,
Miles!
dog? What?
It's Friday. We here. It's supposed to be spring this weekend. Let's see if it comes.
Well, if it don't come, whoa,
It's supposed to
you
be-
don't know your directions. She went
Why
way.
is it so stupid?
She went way north. It was.
Miles is retarded.
I gotta take these glasses off.
Why? You look more intelligent.
No, I'm fine. Hey, you ever saw the Umbrella Club?
No, what is the umbrella club?
I mean, hopefully maybe somebody else could.
Is that an obituary?
Yes, I'm sorry.
It just looked like Ryan Coogler from the side with the mustache.
He do look like Ryan
From the
Coogler.
side with the mustache, yeah. And I don't know why he has that weird mustache, but shout out to Ryan Coogler. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. I love that man.
Him and his lady was playing games, and she was like, "Oh, I like that Charlie Chaplin." Anyway,
Charlie Chaplin.
you know who Charlie Chaplin
Is that
is?
about his mustache?
Yeah, you know who Charlie Chaplin is?
Who is it?
He was the guy who did the silent movies with the little mustache. He
I've probably seen it. You know they have a meme that's going around with black folks say, if I see, I'm not good with names. I got to see them by face. We all like that.
That's crazy.
I'm terrible with names.
I can't wait to what's that movie? Scream, not Scream, with Wayans, Marlon Wayans.
Oh, Scary Movie.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it comes out in, I think, June. I think it's going to be hilarious. I heard some people are going to be offended, but...
I don't care about people being offended.
Yeah.
I'm offended.
I feel like that's what comedy used to do, though. Comedy offended people.
All the time.
Yeah, that was comedy. That's what Saturday Night Live was.
Comedy's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable.
I think it's just funny. Yeah, it's funny. I think you just have to have a sense of humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can agree.
But I would love to hop in a scary movie and do some silly stuff.
I can't wait to bring Switchplay TV back.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. That's gonna be really fun. And exciting, so.
Anyway, but I ain't gonna lie. When I said I was gonna bring it back, a couple people was like, "I do it for free." I was like, "Okay, my guy." So a lot of people,
we need that.
Yeah, we do. We need
that, especially because like what we did with Kevin on Wednesday, when people think they know improv but they really don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Sheree. AKA Girl Boy.
Here. Hey, Sheree. Hey,
Sheree.
I don't even have my phone, so I can't see the comments.
Thank God.
I don't like your attitude.
We don't want you to see and talk about nothing.
Oh, today I hope our engineer has the topic and the system today. She ain't she ain't budge. So wait a minute, she gotta go get her phone. Oh, what you say?
I don't know, but she'll be talking soon. I keep trying to tell y'all. Another week she'll be talking on camera. You're already talking, and the microphone is right in your face.
Yeah,
you'll be talking very, very soon.
Especially when you say something she don't like. Like, you young people are so stupid. Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm telling you right now, she's gonna be talking very, very soon. Yeah.
810-560-0658 is the number you call in once you know the topic, because we don't want to hear from y'all any other time.
I know the topic.
You know the topic?
I do. Y'all want to know what the topic is?
Hold on. You got the topic?
You got topic. So, look at you.
The hidden cost of hanging around negative people.
It's a hidden cost?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I feel like it ain't hidden. It's in the open.
But most people don't get it. So hopefully y'all that we open it up for y'all now, I guess.
Yeah, most people don't get it.
No, most people don't get it.
Hey, Yusuf, a.k.a. G, who you want to be today?
A.k.a. Jay's man, husband, boyfriend. Yes.
I'm waiting on that wedding.
That's going to be a fun wedding.
I'm waiting on that wedding.
That wedding. I'm going. And I'm going intoxicated.
Okay, Girl Boy said my graduation is coming. I would love for you all to come if you can make it. She about to graduate.
Cool.
Congratulations.
So you graduating in Michigan? Because the way my car set up,
Miles gonna have to fly down there in somebody's suitcase.
No,
they don't have suitcases big enough for him.
I ain't that broke.
Okay,
maybe I go. Maybe I gotta go in the suitcase.
I never said you were broke.
The way Brittany just looked at me.
I never said you were broke.
I told Brittany when I negotiated the $29 million.
You shouldn't put that number out there. Everybody don't need to know what we negotiated.
Okay. Sylvester again. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means, but that's funny. Huh? When he was. I got you. See, I told you she's gonna be talking very soon. Very soon, you will be talking.
And then we have another host of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Lexi.
You will be talking. You're just gonna be faceless.
Yes. That'd be funny. She just be a ponytail. What was that singer that used to sing with her back to the audience?
I have no idea.
She had her, and her wig was.
I have no idea. The only person I know who wasn't showing their face was her.
She was singing that song Chandelier.
I have no idea what
She's
you're talking
a white woman. It had to be a white woman.
Oh, well, I definitely don't know.
But do you know the song Chandelier?
No, how does it go?
How did it go, Lexi?
She don't, I don't know.
Anyway,
she'll be speaking very soon.
She'll be talking
very soon. It's already set up in your face. Like this is how prophecy works. You see how the camera's in your face already, and the microphone is already by your mouth.
Either that, or she don't make a bad wife. Anyway, listen. No, too soon.
Never. Don't do that.
What'd you say, Lex?
She is still growing up.
I ain't throwing shade.
She is still growing up.
She's still growing. She hate that. She hate when people say she's still growing because she's a grown woman.
Not really.
She's not really.
You said what? I said I'm gonna admit that I'm still grown. See, she said she will be speaking very soon on the mic.
I'm just testing.
Well, to some people, yeah, you would be considered that, but you should embrace it. Yeah. I'm a little girl.
You're a little girl and a little boy.
Miles is a man and a woman.
You
see what I'm saying? He's a Miles and a woman. He's a man and a woman.
A Miles and a woman?
he's a man and a woman.
I lifted my shirt up yesterday to show my tatas. I showed people my tatas in the studio.
We never want to see anyways.
You want to see? Oh, no,
no, Miles, back to the hidden cost of being the boss.
Who the hidden cost of being the boss? That ain't what that said. Okay.
The hidden cost of hanging around negative people.
It's definitely a hidden cost.
What is the hidden cost?
Well, not for me, because I don't hang around negative people no more.
But you used to.
Yeah.
I think everybody has hung around somebody negative and still might hang around negative people.
Shout out to CC. Listen,
hey, don't
you do that about my friend.
Don't play with my
She
girl,
don't watch the show anyway, so it doesn't matter.
She watches me.
She don't.
She watches me.
Oh, anyway.
Shout out to my homegirl CC. Go stream What About Your Friends right now on Tubi and Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
I'll make a cameo appearance in there somewhere.
Yeah, the woman with the big head.
Actually, it's not that
So
big.
we got a caller coming in. Caller, you are on the air.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though?
Hey,
everybody?
Jay.
What up, though, Jay?
Not much. The hidden cost
Yes.
is you.
There you go.
The cost is you. The cost is your energy. It's so many. It's so many things. I completely lost some stuff. With who I was hanging around a negative person.
Ooh, don't that irk your nerve, bro?
It does. And I can't get that. And the one thing that I got everything back but one thing. That was my time.
Yeah, hold on.
I can't get that back.
No, you can't
All
get time
that
back.
time wasted. So yeah, the cost is you. That's the biggest cost.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
So I got a question. So you said you were hanging around this particular negative person. Did you always know they were negative, or like you just thought you can change it? Like, why were you still hanging around the person?
So the first thing, I didn't realize it, right? I didn't realize it at first. And then when it was brought to my attention, I started saying, or maybe no. And then I started changing. I started growing. And the more I grew, the more I started realizing the negativity that I was seeing. And it was like, okay. And I had a conversation with the person about it, and they felt like that's on me because I'm the one that's taking it negative.
So like, what's an example of something that was negative? Like, were they saying negative things to you, or like they were just being negative about anything that you would say? Like, just give me one example if you can.
Okay. Have you ever answered your phone for someone, and every time you answered your phone, it was nothing but negative shit coming out their mouth? It could be about the day. It could be about their life. It could be about their job. It was just, everything was just negative. So one example that I'm going to give you is, for one person that was negative in my life, I was getting married.
Mm-hmm.
It was my second marriage, and I had a different vision for the second wedding. And I had changed faiths. I went from being a Baptist to being a Buddhist. And the person who was helping me just became very negative. And what I wanted there. Why you want to do that? Okay, well, your family not going to understand this. Why you want that? I don't even like the way that look. It's like, okay, your vision for my wedding, that's cool. That's your vision. You keep that shit to yourself because it's my wedding. That's just one thing. The other thing is how this person would, when you have a idea, you got this good idea and you bring it to them, and they do nothing but just shit on it. Not one positive thing to say about the idea. And her thing was, I am speaking reality. This is reality. And it's like, no, that's your reality.
I'm about to say, how she gonna speak reality on your life?
That's your reality. That's your thoughts. And your thoughts is based off of your perception of, and your perception is come about your life experiences, what you've seen. Nigga, I ain't lived your life. You ain't lived mine. So you can't tell me that's gonna be my reality.
True.
Like, and that's just how she was, and she could never understand
I'm sorry.
why I took it so negatively. And her thing was, I am being as real as I can be with you. And I'm like, but do you understand how shitty it sounds? You can't find a better way. You can't find a light at all.
Well,
You don't see the light at all.
Well, that's why I never asked for nobody's opinion, really. The most I
You ask for mine all the time.
I ask only your opinion because you never mind.
You definitely be asking for my opinion.
The only reason I'm about to put
You
on,
asked mine too.
actually, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Jay. The only reason why I asked Brittany's opinion because she don't know how many men fantasies she be fulfilling, and I'll be like, so what do you think? Because evidently she doing something right. You know what I mean, Jay? And,
Right.
And so I asked her opinion, but she ain't supposed to bring that up. So now we bring the personal stuff. I'm gonna start bringing up personal shit right now. Okay.
Stop it.
But Jay, no, seriously, when it comes to people having any input in my life situations, I exclude everybody. I rather learn a heartache and whatever I'm gonna go through on my own, and then handle it and deal with it accordingly. And the reason why I say that is because most people never experience what I experienced. So
a lot of people had experience what you experienced. And I don't want to experience what you experienced.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I just had to say it.
I mean, if you want to use plastic, you probably could. But listen, what I'm trying to tell you, I'm sorry, Jay. But no, seriously, I would never include nobody in anything as valuable or monumental as my wedding. Because I wanted to do my own.
I have already told y'all how I feel about that.
Yeah, so.
Well, okay, listen. So, this person at the time should have been serving as the planner, like the helping as the planner part. When you're a wedding coordinator, because of course I've done this, when you're a wedding coordinator, you take these people's ideas along with their budget and you make it come true.
Oh, yeah, well.
You don't tell them you can't have this, unless it's just something that they just cannot afford. I take your budget, I take your idea, and I make it come true within your budget.
Yeah, if that's the case, that's too much control.
That's what you were. That's what you were. You were supposed to be acting as that planner, not someone who was trying to make my wedding yours.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have learned. I have learned that there are. I'm going to continue to ask for people's opinions, but now I am more careful with the people who opinions I ask for.
There you go. And that's the word from Jay.
I'm very, very cautious on who I ask someone's opinion of. Because, again, that's not everybody's role out here. And I realized that was not her fucking role.
Yes.
So,
he's hilarious.
Jay, don't be trying to listen to what we saying behind the
nigga, bye, nigga.
Bye, Jay. Thank you for calling this, sweetie.
Bye.
Jay Cerise is one of the most loving people I have met because she cry more than I do. But yeah. So
Mr. Brooks is hilarious in this conversation.
Who? Who is
W.J. Brooks.
Oh,
he got me cracking up in here.
Jay Brooks is always he's hilarious. Dorian said, "Greetings, everyone." So
hey, Zoran.
Hey, Ebony K.
Hey, Ebony.
Hey, Dub.
I know Judas said, "What makes someone negative?" You, Judas. You are the definition of what negativity is.
Actually, no. Calvin is one of the most positive people I've ever met in my life. He is. Sorry, I got to stick up for him on that with you.
He was like,
I'm about to call you Judas. But without Judas, hold on. Without Judas was a very important figure.
I know. I said that he had a purpose.
He had one of the best purposes there are.
He had a purpose, but he still was who he was.
I think that's where gang violence started from. You know, when you cue the person, who the person is need to get got. That's who Judas was.
But as far as like, I mean, negative people, I think people that just drain you. Like they're sad and always. Have y'all ever saw?
I ain't gonna lie, I drained a few women. Crickets. Okay, anyway.
I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. I can't think of the name of the movie.
What?
It was a cartoon movie. I don't know if it was Pixar or if it was Disney, but it was the Feelings movie. I cannot think of the movie. And it was joy, sadness, huh? There you go. Inside Out. Yes.
I bet you she would know.
Listen, I love that movie. But, okay, if you seen Inside Out, sadness was irritating. Because she was always sad. She was in the first one. She was the blue one. She was always sad. She was the most irritating one of them all.
Like Grumpy Smurf.
She was just, I'm so sad and down. And it's like, get away from me. You know what I'm saying? And Joy was always like...
Joyful.
Yes, and you know, angry. I even like angry. The feeling angry. Like, he was cool.
Let me guess, he was angry all the time.
No, he wasn't all the time angry, but he would, you know.
Energy vampire.
Yes, like sadness. If anybody have seen Inside Out, the first one, I've watched all of them. I actually enjoy them. Sadness was irritating.
They remind you of your friends and shit, don't they?
I mean, I feel like everybody has that one friend that just. It's like, girl, you just irritating because you just always in some mess. Like, are you ever just cool?
Are you cool?
Are you
cool?
cool?
You cool?
Is you cool?
You cool?
But like, that's basically how it is.
Oh, Brittany, on this $29 million deal, you have to come in every day. Go ahead, continue.
For $29 million.
That $29 million ain't gonna be yours.
But I'm getting some of it.
You definitely be
You
contracted.
gotta negotiate my contract.
I will negotiate your contract.
I'm gonna negotiate my own contract.
With me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Anyways.
It's coming down the pipeline. $29 million.
I receive.
For 2 years.
I receive.
We're gonna be the most influential morning show that ever was in podcasting.
Amen. You know we have to come to agreement. You have to say amen.
Amen.
Amen. But yeah, listen, with negative people, they're needed because it's like, I'm grateful that you're here so I know not to be like you. Like, that's how I feel about negative people. It's like, I know not to be like you, but I think you can include. Everybody shouldn't be a part of what you're trying to do.
No, very true. And that was one of my biggest problems.
Yeah.
Because my original Switchplay TV cast, right? I thought of the hell of an amazing cast, right? Mm-hmm. None of them came through. Mm. It was Coco, Kool-Aid, Martini Harris. It was in Mike Bonner. It was like top of the 5. Mm-hmm. They came to rehearsal 2 weeks. Coco stopped coming. Oh, and Foolish. And it's Martini Harris and Kool-Aid. And Martini came in the most. Mm-hmm. And none of them made not one skit schedule. And
why? They just didn't want to? They didn't see the vision?
They definitely didn't see the vision. Yeah. Then when Switchplay TV came on cable, mm-hmm. they were like, you need me on there. Okay, come through. Then 2, 3 of them came by and never shot a skit.
So they still didn't see the vision.
They still didn't see the vision.
You gotta get people around you that see the vision.
Until WB.
They gotcha.
And then when all the attention we got on WB, they was like, hey Doc, you still got some space for me?
Well, because people don't like to see the groundwork.
That's stupid.
The groundwork.
If you can't see the groundwork, don't take the elevator with me. That's bottom line. And I have a thing with that. Loyalty, as far as standing by the vision, is more important than anything. What up there, Omar?
Hey,
Omar, that's my guy right there. One of the best lawyers around. So
I'm gonna have him around when I negotiate my contract.
He's my lawyer.
Yeah, but I want to have him around. I have another one too that I'm gonna have around. Let's look at Judas. Like what? See, that's what he's here for. Thank you, Judas. I appreciate you. You are sadness and Inside Out.
Damn, Brittany. Considering Brittany get more praises from men all over the country that I know.
I really don't know or see how that is even possible.
Because they see the godliness in you.
Yeah, don't pay me no attention.
They also see the filthy, nasty woman you possibly could be while you in the.
That's in your imagination. Because that's in his imagination. I'm cool. Like, I don't be doing nothing on the show but chilling.
And Lex, this how this conversation go. Hey man, yeah. So when Britt coming on?
Are you in those conversations?
No,
do you hear that? That's what I'm saying. I don't believe nothing he says.
She's not that close into the part yet, but I bet you any amount of money goes like this. Like, you ready? So you have me on? Is Britt gonna be on when I be on? I'm like, man, I be like, no, y'all gonna get Cam or Lake. You can have them. You can't have my Nettie.
Cassidy, you can't take my Nettie. I don't know. I mean, if that is, thank you. I appreciate it, but I don't see it. So
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. The past 4 to 5 days has been a great eye opener for me on the business of podcasting. And I understand why a lot of people don't do nothing. I understand why people do something.
Well, I know we had a conversation, and I was saying a lot of these podcasts to me don't seem like podcasts. They just seem like interviews. Like, people are just having interviews and people come on. But like, when I think of a podcast, I think of something like, you know how they have The View?
Yes.
I think of something like that, but just not so...
many people?
No, just not so political in a sense. You know, I feel like it's more of how we have a round table and just conversation on different topics and people putting their perspective and things on it like that, but not necessarily bashing one another, but just having intellectual conversation.
Yeah. I see podcasting moving in another direction than most people possibly can imagine.
I really don't think people even know what it is. I think they're still trying to define
the collective Detroit. Oh man, people don't like to stay during the building phase. But love to be in the building once this building.
That's true.
That's true. So here's what. So I asked people. One of my great changes in watching things was watching a movie called Noah.
Ebony K said that's a talk show. That's how I feel about podcasts. Like, I feel like podcast is. It's a talk show, but I feel like that's what it is. It's just a talk show, and not in a traditional sense, I guess.
Right. Every rule is meant to be broken.
I mean, because what is like talk radio? Yeah, it's the same thing. It's still a talk show. Like, that's how I look at it.
But now it's just video talk show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think radio fit talk shows back then better. Because you didn't have to worry about makeup, you didn't have to worry about certain things,
and that's how, like, I feel like podcast is more like you don't have to do any of that. It's just having the conversation, and then you don't have a live audience either.
Right,
versus the talk show.
Video podcasting, you have to do that.
You have to be in makeup and hair.
Somebody had told me, and I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna say no names, but she said, Miles, I think y'all do better if y'all have prettier women or have them at least dress up. And I said, well, that ain't what podcast is meant to. This ain't TV.
I don't think so.
And I said the content of what we carry is what's going to make us go over that.
Well, I think you should look presentable.
Yeah, presentable.
But I think you should always look presentable. But I think a lot of the women are so made up today.
It don't matter.
Just go. It doesn't matter. You don't even know what women look like. Now, Andre 3000 said that we're going to have to go to a museum to go see what real women look like.
Very true. And I would say this too. I don't think no man need to be on the podcast with a black shirt with just white print on it. You know what I mean? Dark skin and possibly with a tumor growing in his head. So he shouldn't. That type of person should not be on podcast, on video, especially if they just wearing a plain black shirt, you know, nothing around the collar, nothing with a regular white print.
Thank you. Yes, we finally got the engineer that understands. Thank you. I love it.
Oh my God. Oh, hey.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you and her both gonna be outside.
Man.
In the cold. No, y'all got cars. Anyway, hold on, I need to ride now.
So you gonna be in the cold.
So the weather in Michigan is like what? Is it gonna be good weather today?
It's supposed to be 60 something. Mr. Brooks said he can't get into the streaming. Why not, Brooks? What's wrong with you getting into streaming? He don't want to get into the streaming. He don't like it.
Too late. You don't have to. It's gonna be the way of life. It's no such thing of not getting into something when it's
So
here.
Duran says Sally Jesse Raphael
Yeah.
on steroids.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Sally, you don't know who Sally Jesse?
I know she was the talk show host
She
and
was
she
talk
had
show.
red hair.
Yeah.
But what he mean by her being on steroids?
That would be you. See there, look at her face. And her blanket. You need help? Because anyway,
I really don't think that's what he was talking about.
Shout out to the black lady they keep putting clips of her interview on and making her look like a slut. She was a talk show host. She used to actually battle Sally Jesse Raphael. She was the black woman. If anybody could say her name and put her name on the screen, let me know. But she was a black woman and she was fine. She was a beautiful woman. And now she had I guess she did an interview. She had this Tina Turner long wig on, but she's still looking sexy. If anybody can remember her name.
Ask Duran, he knows. Or Judas.
Her name is started with an R, I think. Anyway, I can't remember.
He said he still like the BBL movement.
That must be J-Dub. Mm-hmm. He makes sense sometimes, but other times... I was going to bring him on as a producer of the Rising Ground.
Oh, he said podcasting. That's what he meant. That's what Duran meant.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Definitely on steroids. Because here's the thing, and I tell anybody this, it's a formula to doing anything,
Yes.
to being successful.
Yes.
I believe that podcasting with consistency not only will bring you revenue, but will bring change upon everyone that's around you.
Yeah. I've seen that with some of the shows I've watched.
Yeah, so I'm not going to lie. There was a time doing Switchplay. I was in California. I'll never forget this. It was me, Nate, Melissa. We was walking through the casino, and this white guy said, "Oh my God, it's the good Reverend." I
remember you telling me
and I was looking at him like, "Huh?" Melissa like, "Miles, do the good Reverend." I was like, "It's the good Reverend." He said, "Yes. I got it already recorded, ready right now, and I'm gonna watch it as soon as I get home." And it made me feel good because I think most people who do things like this don't never get the opportunity to feel that feeling.
They do things like what? Like such as what we're doing?
Yeah, and then when you out and about just regular, and you ain't promoting it or nothing, and somebody walk up to you and say, "Hey, don't you?"
That's happened to me a couple times.
Yeah. And see,
When we at Cheers.
yeah, when you had Cheers,
Yeah,
right?
that's happened, and I didn't even realize that people even, or when I went to the Podskers, people would come up and say things, and I didn't even know that they were like tapping into the show or anything like that. Yeah.
And here's the reason why most people look for it. They've been in tons of movies and situations, right? And it's hard for those who go that length of a time and no one recognizes them. And or they got so much of a piss poor attitude, people don't even want to recognize them.
Okay, Dorian said talk shows had our attention just like podcasts now in the late 80s through the 2000s. He said then the internet happened.
I think the internet is the biggest distraction that ever happened to
The world.
the world. I find myself watching people die on TV for the past 2 to 3 days on my TV because I go home and I watch the live feeds. This in Iran.
It's just wild.
It was wild,
Yeah,
and
it's
to
crazy.
see. Do you want to pause and say, "Damn, was that somebody half of their body blown off on the screen?" And a lot of these things, you don't even know if they're real, and that's what.
That's the sad part. It's like you don't know what you're watching. You don't know what's real, what's fake,
Exactly.
and that's the scary part. It's like
Very
what?
scary part.
And the crazy thing is, and I know AI's here, it's coming, and and people think it's such a great thing, and I think some parts of it is great, but some parts is gonna get your tail in trouble too.
Yeah, it won't get me in trouble because I'm not worried about what I don't know. I'm going for what I know for sure.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna hold you at another level.
Yeah.
Is what people don't understand.
Most
Like
definitely.
people think that they're gonna be able to get over on it, and no, it's gonna actually hold you to another level and another standard.
They got a program called.
That's what people really don't understand.
They got a program called LM Notebook, to where I could put my book, my actual transcript on my book, and and have it make a podcast out of that with two people talking and tell it what not to do. Don't say deep dive, and please, whatever you do not say, well, from this standpoint, we need to delve personally, because that word delve is a word where you instantly know that it's AI.
Well, yeah, but another thing with AI is it's going to be harder for people to search for the truth. And that
is it going to be harder for the search for the truth?
It's going to be harder for them to recognize the truth.
There you go.
I'll say that. It's going to be very difficult for people to recognize the truth, what is true and what is not. So this is why I was saying, if you can, like, buy books. Please, buy books.
Buy books.
Buy books.
Please buy books.
Buy books.
And I tell anybody right now,
have some type of books.
I guarantee you this. You ready? Within the next 60 to 120 days, AI is going to create certain things to see, do y'all believe it? Because it has the power and it has the...
I'm going to go watch the Terminator again.
Hold on, wait a minute.
And RoboCop.
As I was in this class and I started to think about it, if you notice, they are no longer really saying chat bots no more.
No, they're not.
Calling them chat agents. Matrix had the agents. You remember how the agents was able to manipulate anything that they came into?
Yeah.
So when you start thinking about the time phrase and the terminology, the timing of the terminology, it was preparing us for these words.
Go watch Surrogates.
Go watch Matrix.
Watch Matrix, Surrogates, RoboCop, Terminator, and iRobot.
W. Brooks said, with AI, I think in 5 years, we're not going to be able to separate the real from the fake. We can't do it now. We can't do it now.
Even diamonds, the diamonds, they have lab grown diamonds, so you don't even know if the diamond is real or not. So man, I'm sorry, I study diamonds, but you're gonna have to, you don't even know if your diamonds are real.
No matter if you studied or not, they just did a test with the jewelers from Jacob on down. Not out of the top 5, nobody knew that they were fake.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
No one knew they were fake.
That they were fake.
No one knew it was fake.
Really? They didn't see the cuts in them, and it's hard. Yeah.
Because cuts can be placed.
Yeah.
So if you ever went into, the guy explained it perfectly. He said, if you ever seen John Wick when he was in that House of Mirrors, and he couldn't tell who was real and who was fake, he said that's how they making new diamonds.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
It's crazy.
Well, that's why they say study. It was a book I read. They say study the real so much so that it's easier to recognize the fake.
Shit,
but now you can't even do that.
Yeah. So we had a young lady in here yesterday.
Wow, that's wild work.
Later during the night.
In the bibble.
Definitely getting the bibble.
Sean P said weed is fake. Yes, it is. I've always believed that. I don't care what nobody says.
Very true.
Especially when people are growing it. Baby, y'all better wake up and pay attention.
So here's one thing I've learned. They can never emulate what God had created.
Yeah, but you got to know but you have to know God in order to know what he created. Like, that's what people don't know.
True.
And nobody's trying to get to know him, how he moves, how he speaks, how he talks, with his nature.
Right.
That, like, if you know his nature, then you'll be able to recognize. And that's what people don't know, the nature of God. Don't get me all passionate. I'm sorry, that's my passion.
To know God's nature is to learn yourself. And to learn yourself, a lot of people don't want to come to the truth of who they are. And I have learned that through the years of my life. Sean P is a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Well, me and Sean P on the same page, because I've been telling people weed is fake for the longest.
So Sean P.
That's why they all crazy.
When I tell you Sean P is the epitome of meeting people and leaving an impression with people.
313-443. I don't say it correctly. I just know it's a 4 and a 3.
433-8384.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
the first time I met him,
so what I'm gonna tell you,
I knew how to put my number out there.
I'm gonna tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Sean P has birthed more promoters going on the right path than people possibly can imagine. And the people that's getting world recognition as being a promoter of music, Sean P has some influence in their life.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
Dorian said when that EMP hit, ain't no more internet. He said ain't no more internet or AI or anything with semiconductor chip.
Electronic magnetic pulse.
Okay, so I was
Okay.
trying to read. Go on and talk about it.
We call that a sunburst.
Okay.
Okay, when that hits the earth, and
Uh-huh.
all the satellites, planes, and everything that got a semiconductor falls apart, including our phones, our cars, our microwaves, our refrigerators, which will render us back to what?
Stone.
What will be it?
Back to the Stone Age.
Damn right. So don't worry about the nuclear weapons. Don't worry about how high the gas is. Don't worry about where AI gonna go, because that's not going to exist either. And that's coming because we are stripping the earth of its,
Natural resources.
not only that, but we're stripping it of its shell with, when we use aerosols. Remember the whole thought of destroying the I forgot the name of it right now. It's not coming to my name, but it's like a shield over the earth.
Yeah.
Right?
Ozone layer.
Ozone layer, right?
Yeah.
And we've been destroying it every year, every day.
Since we could.
Right.
Yeah.
Since we've had, using natural gas, all of that.
Yeah.
But
But here's one thing, Dorian, we have to realize. No matter how foolish we are the same as being intelligent. Meaning, even if an MP was a hit, if you notice, there has been a 400% increase on shelters. People have been building shelters for the past 8 months.
Well, it's interesting that y'all
that's
said
human
that.
nature. That's human nature. We've been doing that. You got to understand, like, building something underground is not nothing new.
At all.
At all. So we just reverting back to, some people are already seeing what's going on.
We need to get with the construct of Highland Park, right?
Well, I was just thinking what he just said, and I know my mom mentioned that. She was like, "We're going back to like the Flintstones," and she was basically saying, because it was like the Flintstones and then the Jetsons, and she said that's basically it's going to start all over again. But
World War III, and this is the man that created the nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Albert Einstein said it best. World War III will be fought with sticks and stones.
Yeah.
So you thinking that this is our little situation currently, what we're doing now?
Well, this has been written before.
Well, that has nothing. This isn't what y'all think this is. This is just this is wealth grabbing. That's all this is.
Yes.
Resource grabbing, and our country and we're the evil empire. Our government. We're the bad guys. I don't know what everybody thought. We are the bad. We've always been the bad guy. And guess what, black folk? We going down with the ship because we've co-signed bad guy activity since day one.
Yeah.
And currently do it now, even though we think we're part of it. We're distant from it. No.
Listen.
We are them.
And bum.
Well, thank God I'm brown.
But I would tell you this though, too, Dorian. If we really think about it, our creators, our ancestors, and whoever other people believe in, we have been warned many a times.
Yeah.
Many a times. I was going to release this clip where Minister Farrakhan said, he said, pleasure was never meant to come from a woman. Pleasure comes from God, the ability of you being able to create something out of your mind and make it happen. And that is pleasurable for God. And most people don't get it, but I have been getting these downloads for years. And the reason I've been getting them because the people say, well, Miles, what make you happy? Why you stay up so late? I say, you just don't know how it feels to think of something. I mean, just to think of something in seconds, minutes, to hours, to days, you can see it in your hand. The great fight between W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington used to be like, yeah, W.B., I get you, but whatever you think of, you need me to make it. You feel me? So we have to really think on a whole nother level of understanding. Like you said, to understand God or to period, you got to start to believe in yourself.
I said to know.
What did I say? What did I say the other day? What's wrong with our group of people? You know what it is?
We stupid.
No, we're not that we're stupid. No. We're actually some of the most talented people on the planet. The problem is
talented and stupidity have nothing to do with each other.
Our karma goes along with everything we've co-signed.
We stupid.
Which means we are consistently inconsistent.
Yes.
And that has nothing to do with stupidity. We know better. We've been warned. But the problem is when you live in a society that is created and built off racism and capitalism, because they go together, like I always tell y'all, can't have one without the other.
At all.
And what's going on right now, this isn't biblical. This is what an evil empire that's dying does. They just wage wars, start shit for nothing. You know, then realize it's gonna cost you some more money than you thought. And so these things happen. One isn't going to outweigh the other. What's going to happen will be global. It's not going to come from our hand. It's going to come from the God, from the sun. Definitely. That's the only thing making this planet roll anyway.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's biblical because when we think about it, no matter what we say, the poorest group of people, as far as financially, America owes. You feel me?
That is true.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you think like, how in the hell do the person with the weakest finance system, America owes? That don't mean
it makes no sense.
About China?
Yeah, China. So
well, that's because we borrow. I mean, it's a litany of basically war is nothing but a money laundering operation.
I'm about to say it's
global
and trade.
Global.
And
All of these countries are actors.
And we're the stupidest ones because if gold has value no matter where you at, why are we getting rid of ours? That's what I'm keeping. So in real life, we have to really think, no matter what situation, if you don't have gold, you really don't got nothing. At the end
well,
of
you only need that to trade, but you have no one to trade with right now.
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Listen, having gold, you don't realize wealth is being extracted as we speak.
And
yes, that's true.
And they're doing this under the guise. First of all, you think Iran is still not shipping oil? Yes, they are. They just got other places. They have this is don't step over my shoe and I won't step on your shoe, right? Yeah. This is all pre-plotted out in order to us to make money.
I heard
that's why they're asking for $200 billion more.
It's only two other continents or countries, or however you want to place it, still has their gold. That's the continent of Africa and China.
Yeah.
They're the two biggest hoarders of gold.
They may be. But if you have no one to trade with, the whole purpose of BRICS is falling apart.
Yeah, but that's why. But see, here's the falsality. That's not a word. But the whole falsehood
of BRICS.
Of money is that we print our own money and it has no value to it. But
we bit off the gold standard. Right. We credit the gold standard for petrodollars. So in other because the real thing is how a country is created and ran is through energy. You got to have oil. You got to heat your homes. You got to have something to power to get your goods from here to there. So oil, energy is the thing. And if you trade with our currency and trade your currency for our petrodollars, you know what we do? We basically weaponize it. We really run the world like a mob.
Yeah,
we shake down artists,
and we're the stupidest. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the number one energy in the whole world is what, Dorian?
Natural gas.
No,
not wind, not sun.
No,
you can say that.
No.
So what is it?
Water. Water is the most important source of the world, and this is why when they come with the hydro, that's why when they say they're like hydro bombs. Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't think about water.
I mean, water.
We never do.
The water is the only thing that can make things grow and drown.
Yeah.
and you're right. In a sense, you got to drink water.
You have to have water.
But the second most natural thing is gas and oil.
Yeah.
That's it. And without those things, without the water, because look, Miles, you got to operate a desalination plant using natural gas.
This is why people say very deep conversation is one over the head of masses. Very true. But you're right. But this is why.
I'm sorry, Keith.
This is what Shizba.
Wait, what did Shizba say?
What did Shizba? No, I'm sorry. No, hold on. Shizba said.
She said we'll be fine. The government recycles itself based on selfish individuals. Eventually, that energy was self-implode.
Right. That's exactly.
But where's the rest of it?
I don't know.
That's where the empire dies at. That's when it dies. When this place. Look at our infrastructure.
All our resources.
Our water. Right. We have poor power lines. Our power lines are 70 years old. This is old technology.
Or longer.
Or longer. We have so The country is imploding. We are at each other. This is the most divisive I've ever seen this place, ever. Or even known it to be. Even if you go back to the Civil War, this country is completely divided.
And you know how I know? You know how I know it's really divided when the motherfucker take pride in living in Southfield.
Right. Exactly.
I said, you live where? I live in Southfield, bro. I'm like, you realize?
Like that means something.
You know,
Okay, because they taxes too high. Nobody want to pay all them high
No,
taxes in Southfield.
and look, and that's the west side of Detroit. That's northwest Detroit.
Ain't nothing but Detroit. They higher taxes.
How about this? Here's the honest to God truth.
Y'all grass not even green over here, so no. Stop playing. Y'all
don't even
know Southfield because y'all
people
think y'all rich over here.
People don't even realize that Southfield is only 70 years old.
They think they rich over here in Southfield.
That's the sad part.
The sad part is that y'all taxes too high and y'all have nothing to show for it.
At all.
Sorry, I digress.
I would say this, you just passionate.
Well, because, yeah.
It's okay.
Y'all have nothing to show for.
Shout out to Brittany that says they have nothing to show for it. Which this is one of the first places I've seen that they didn't have no damn basements. They
have nothing to show for their high taxes. I'm sorry.
They can build $200,000 houses, but you can't even run away from a tornado in the basement.
Baby, and they 200,000 homes ain't
Miles,
even
you know why
worth it.
Southfield,
I'm sorry.
Ferndale, Oak Park, Hazel Park, Warren was created?
Because we stupid.
Why? Why? I want to know. Listen, I want to know why Durant?
That was the barrier. If you look at the demographics of those communities, and what they've always traditionally have been, either Jewish, black, poor white.
Yeah.
Or gay, right? Okay. Now, above that area, what do you have? Pleasant Ridge, Berkeley, most importantly, Bloomfield Hills, and Birmingham.
In West Bloomfield Hills, yes.
West Bloomfield literally was actually an original project. That's where the white projects were. They call them West Acres.
Right, correct. Very true.
It was built in the 40s, believe it or not.
No,
That's the first white project because they were trying to put white folks out there and get them far away. But see, they built a buffer line of a culture.
Yeah.
And then right now, you look at the west side. Now that you have this issue with the, of course, we know Metro Detroit has the largest population outside of the Middle East of Arab.
Oh, Arab, definitely. And black folks, shit. And
black folks. Now, those Jewish folks, you got the Orthodox Jews, you got the black folks in Southfield, along with the Oak Park and whatnot, right? You still got the co-white and you got the blacks over there. And this buffer zone, right, that's created by the rich. When you go up into Sterling Heights and Shelby Township, and it's the same thing, right?
True.
This is where all of the white rich folks and the Jewish people who really run this place, that's where they live at. And so they created a big buffer zone to keep them away from because you got to realize a lot of their ancestors, you got to know what Israel was up against, why they such assholes now. Is the fact that imagine your neighbor's trying to jump you on all sides, front, back, rear, side, left and right, and in front of you. They're trying to get you. So you create this buffer. That's what the Gaza Strip is. That's what West Bank is. That's why they control that. They do the same thing. They've done it here. We're not even paying attention, but that's what there was. That's why the Jewish people were the only white people to sell to black people their houses. We just followed them.
Because it made sense at that particular time. Like I tell anybody, if anybody could ever think that it's no offense to anyone that's Caucasian, is married to a Caucasian or have a friendship with Caucasians, but they wasn't so bright. They would have slaves to pick the cotton. Then they go sell the cotton to the Jews. The Jews would make clothes. Well, black folks make clothes for the Jews to sell back to the white folks. That was
Levi Strauss is so happy. Levi Strauss is so happy that the South, with some dumb ass white folks, would sell them the cotton, and they could turn them into jeans. You damn right.
So in reality, this is why I say, Dorian, no offense to our culture, the reason why I said we stupid.
Again, people don't like to have these conversations because they think that, no offense to what Keith said, he said it's up for the masses, it's over people's head.
Yeah.
But this is history and it's in your face.
Yeah, but it's over people's head because some people just want to be good.
Not to Keith,
because
he gets it.
But most people don't want to be good. Everyone wants to be a good nigga. And in order to be a good nigga, you have to be foolish or stupid. And that's what I'm trying to tell
Well,
people.
yeah.
I mean, by the definition of the word nice, that means to be foolish or to be stupid.
Well,
That-
not necessarily to offend the white folks.
right, please.
This
Those,
duality that W.E.B. Du Bois said we unfortunately have to have in this country to assimilate into the mainstream. We have to be nice and, like Miles say, stupid. We have to be stupid to this stuff. We don't supposed to know our culture, that we had kings and queens in Africa.
Hell
And we
no.
had gold. We the ones that taught the world math and science and religion.
and medicine, most important.
Medicine.
Pretty much everything that's happening is what we've pretty much have been.
No,
doing.
definitely.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, but
And then but I think that's why I get so upset, as well as Dorian, when we see foolishness
Of
on our
course.
television screens and on our phones about the ignorance and the stupidity of our people.
I
when
mean-
you like that irks me more than anything.
It's cooning. It's cooning
It's
at a high
so
level.
and it's so annoying.
You can ask the average 30-year-old person, name me the 7 continents of this earth, and they cannot tell you. And that's fucking sad.
and my 7-year-old niece can tell you that.
Yeah, but the thing, the part of
She's in the process of learning.
I'm about to say, there you go. So, but here's what's most important. It's not what she knows now. It's what she's willing to learn when she gets older. And here, in the main, in the main reason it is right now. I'm not gonna put her on the spot, but most cannot. If you ask a 25-year-old.
About the 7 continents?
About the continents, they can't say it.
They used to have a song.
They still do.
I don't remember it, but I know them continents.
But listen,
I don't remember the song, but I know
Song
them
never went
continents.
anywhere.
Lexi, do you
It never
remember the
went anywhere.
continents?
You don't know the continents,
No,
bro?
I'm telling you, listen, between the ages of 23 to 35, they do not know.
That's crazy.
They begin to relearn it once they become grandparents or have children themselves. This is a document that has been written. It's like a stupidity act. Like,
But Miles, you know what I would say to that though? Why is that the case? That's our fault. And
I was
our
about to say, a lot of
Totally.
that got to do with
that's
the
Gen
parents.
X. That's Gen X and Boomer energy. We don't like history. We didn't like it in school because the teachers, how they presented it to us.
yeah, like y'all niggas was slaves.
Shizbot said-
Y'all niggas were slaves.
As a Native American-
white man is better,
got
and
it.
here we are today.
What'd you say?
Boom.
Shizbot said, as a Native American, ding, 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 y'all got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So she knows.
But listen, because first of all, she was raised in culture. We was raised in chaos.
That's right.
I don't care. Every culture except for Black Americans and white Americans, they're not confused. They know the history about Chinamen working the railroads. Because guess what? Chinamen, they the number one railroad constructors in the whole world right now, still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
They made hydro trains. Why would we go with coal when it takes some human sacrifice to make coal?
Mm-hmm.
Water is plentiful in this world.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make hydro trains to where this is reason why speed coming in place, because we can make a train go from here to Chicago. You don't need no hour, 45 minutes.
Chinese are the most smartest people on the earth because you don't have one civilization for 5,000 straight years.
Right.
Okay? But with their own astrology, their own way of looking at everything,
Time.
And
time,
Food.
everything.
I mean,
What?
they created countries where they have no refrigeration.
None.
Because in order for them to do that, that means things need to be hunted every day. They fishermen are real fishermen.
Yeah.
They leave the house at 3:30 in the morning. They know when things are spawning because they understand how the earth runs.
I was about to say they're connected to nature.
But hold on, wait a minute. But who are they connected to? Africans.
Yeah.
No, Africans.
Well, yeah.
I'm telling you.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
That's why a sheet of this floor right here made out of marble would cost me damn near like $4,500. In Africa, it'll cost me maybe like $400.
Yep. That's why China is exclusively now trading with the African nations.
Most definitely, because they smart.
Yeah, they smart. And you want to work with the most ingenious other people on the planet
Most
because
definitely.
you've been letting that Caucasian and that Western culture and that imperialism
Eat
and
us up.
colonialism that they've been doing overtake the world. And here you've been stifling two prodigies, really, the Africans and the Chinese.
So let's put this topic for one last time, because we not even on this topic. Say the hidden costs of our culture. That's when change it.
So they the negative people.
Change it to the hidden costs of our culture, and because it's true.
No, it is true.
The hidden
It's
cost
very
of our
true.
culture is very costly to us.
Yeah.
Because anytime we don't respect our mothers, we lose it all.
And that's okay. So Shizba said, not exactly. She said the government put us through their phase, killed the Indians, saved the
Let me get back
man.
into the comments. My bad, y'all.
No, you're fine. She said I had to have a literal scrap. I had to literally scrap the system for my own culture. Nature has been my constant.
And nature is your natural reminder of who you're supposed to be.
Yeah, which is why I feel like they're so heavily trying to get us away from that.
Of course.
And I don't think people are paying attention. Like they're so heavily trying to get us away from nature.
Like why are we afraid of dogs?
I mean, why are we afraid to be outside?
I mean, because I'm just showing you, like,
Kids don't even go outside anymore.
dogs are instant protectors, right?
Yes.
If we just take that stance alone, and everyone has a dog that protects their family, not just one person, but who protects their family.
Our little mutt don't do nothing.
So that was our natural instinct to have the weaker wolves follow us because we were sloppy eaters, and the wolves know that we would just drop food everywhere.
There you go.
You talking about the dog?
Yeah, well, the original
Wolf. He's talking about the wolf.
Because
Oh, the wolf.
literally a dog is nothing but a hybridized wolf.
Yeah, I know that.
That is what you call ebonics on Balco. Like, look, screw regular store. Like, we got a cream for that. We gonna make 400 different species, size of everything off of one animal that followed us, that will protect us because we had the food.
So we need to get a wolf.
I mean, no, why you playing? Listen.
We need wolves.
There's a couple people that's on the internet who have wolves. They don't have dogs.
Yeah, I've seen some people with wolves.
A dog will not attack a wolf instinctively. If they're trained to attack, it's a different story. That's why they created these other dogs, like cane corsos and stuff like this.
Yeah.
But they only did it by the strength and the power of them, right? But they don't understand. You ain't gonna be able to fuck up with a wolf in the winter.
But you got to ask yourself this one thing, Miles. Who was the first person or entity to decide we're going to biochemically engineer animals?
Germans.
Even in the temperament?
Germans.
Europeans, yeah. Well, not Germans, Europeans.
Good answer.
Hold on one second, Dorian.
The French and the
Never mind.
Hey,
No,
Dorian,
I knew that.
We gotta let you go. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Dorian.
Yeah.
And that's because of the war, right?
Well, everything is about war.
That was a war. Call back.
Everything is the answer to be answered is because of war. You feel me? Like most people, we are at war with ourselves, and we don't even use that properly. You know what I mean? We use a gun instead of saying, "Hey, man, listen, teach us what you know." That's what the Europeans did.
Yeah,
they gathered enough of us and said, "Where do y'all keep y'all books? Teach us that." Then they burned the books. Right? Like you said, we was the masters of many languages.
yeah.
So yeah,
Use your thumb. Hey, caller.
Good morning, y'all. Eben.
Hey,
How are you all doing? So real quick, I'm going to say this phrase differently and see what it sounds like to other than myself, because I went through the phase of the government, so I wanted to hear. If the phase was kill a minority, save a man, what does that interpret to you?
That means kill those that don't need to know the truth.
No.
That's what I take it.
She said kill a minority, save a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it save the white man and kill the minority?
Definitely.
You would think so, but okay, listen here. When I say kill the Indians, save a man phase of the government, that was they tried to literally, this is what the government did. They came onto the reservations, removed babies, children, just like ICE is doing right now. They removed them from homes, put them in placement foster programs hundreds of miles away under white people's fostering programs,
To
placement
retraining
programs,
thinking.
boarding schools. Yes,
Yeah.
that's how they were trying to kill the Indian.
Yeah.
To say, to
I
create
gotcha.
a man, a
Yeah.
civilian, a
Civilian.
societal. That's where the government is doing right now. And it's crazy as a Native American, because I've been through some of the phases. I've been through the boarding school assimilation, and it's crazy to see it in motion right now. And that's why they say history repeats itself.
Every
But
day.
because of where I came from, that's why I say we'll be fine. We just need to stay the course, steadfast, be still and listen. And always, you need to learn who you are,
yes.
and that is your protector against the government. As much as it's funny to even say, because people would talk about the government, they get put into a white, straight jacket back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, now we see how they believe in an institution like the government can actually control society. But the nonsense, I like it right now. Not that I love it, but I like because I'm actually seeing what was never mentioned in books. You actually get to see the imbeciles running this country and doing what they're doing. And it's like, oh my gosh, what I used to fear, I get to see the stupidity of an institution in my face in my 50s and be like, oh my gosh, you destroyed people. But yet, look at you guys now. This is just stupidity.
I got something to ask you because I can't remember which movie it was. It was a movie that where white people went after Native Americans, like you just said.
The flowers and that one?
I don't know, but what they did, they took away the boys and the girls from them, and they actually cut their hair the same way for the boys and girls to look alike.
Not that one.
And they was the white culture would ask them, why your hair so dark and things like that, and he was like, I don't know. And then it was
I feel like I've seen this movie.
Yeah, it was two friends that they became friends because he saved him in the wilderness, and they became unheard of friends. What's it called? Unheard of friends? But it was like not natural, and they grew up to go to the same college, right? And then the Native American one that became a lawyer for their own people, and that became the separatism of becoming on their own reservation. They were like, well, he was like, give us our own land,
But
and then
I know
we
this
won't
movie.
we won't bother you again. Don't worry about it. So then the colonizers or the white folks came up with a system. Well, listen, you can't have your own land, but we got to protect it. So we don't protect this land. However, you still got to go by certain doctrines. And it was getting to the point where they would visit, and as they became a colony, more of a colony of themselves, of Native Americans, they would actually flip the script when the white folks came around. They were basically colonizers are here, so all stuff will be different. Pricing for their food, for their apples and all that stuff would change, and then when they leave, they change them back to the regular prices. It was crazy. I can't remember what the name of this movie was, but it was.
You know who was in it?
I haven't even covered. Yeah.
I don't remember.
For some reason, I feel like I saw this movie.
But it was deep, and then. People think these movies don't be real.
That's pay attention
They're
to movies.
real.
Pay attention to the movies. The old movies, not the new ones.
I mean, even the new ones got something like.
Only if it was Sinners.
Again, no, I'm saying no. I'm gonna tell you what no movie's real. That damn Matrix. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
real
old
quick
to me.
before you go. Sorry, so I can't. But real quick, you brought out another point where you said the individual, because he became his own lawyer. That's the part the government didn't think was going to happen to us, because they assimilated us. They put us in boarding homes. They acculturated us. They did all of that to us. I always say we are the original. We are the original AIs. We are the original artificial Indians that they created, not realizing it was going to come back on. We're going to come back full force, because then they have given us knowledge. So now we have experience and knowledge. So you can't put one over on me anymore.
Wow.
And that's where you have to become in a society, is you have to realize you can't put one over on, you can't put, how do you say it? You can't come to me and tell me I'm the government. I do what I want. No.
Right.
I'm an educated woman.
Well, that's what
I know who I am.
But
You cannot do that.
That's the biggest thing that they fear. But isn't it something called
Exactly.
That's what they don't want. But isn't it sovereign or
Exactly.
something like that? Where you can become a sovereign
sovereign
person.
nation.
But
They
that
want
means
and that's why. Yep. And it's crazy you say that because our nation. In 2026, we're still fighting the government for sovereignty.
Yeah.
I cannot build a house on the reservation because the government has a hole on the land,
Yeah.
and I cannot build. I can rent a space on the land, but I have to pay for and we're in the middle of the reservation where it's hundreds of miles where you have to get water and electricity. I have to pay for those electric lines. I have to get electric. I had to pay for the electric pole to be put
It's a guy
near
I
my
know
home if I needed electricity.
he went through the process
right
of becoming sovereign.
yeah, but see,
But the thing about it is you don't have government protection.
wait a minute, but here's another thing.
Nope.
Sovereignty, when you become sovereignty as a black man, you gotta be careful because you'll fuck around and go to jail for treason.
Exactly, but he lives kind of off the grid. But I'm saying I remember it was a process that he went through to do it because I'm like, well, why are you doing it? And because he knew all of this stuff. And it's like, well, why doesn't everybody else know about this? But the government has it to the point where,
and I'll
like
tell
she
you
just
one
said,
more
you can't
thing.
do anything.
For Native Americans even to do, say for example, protests even on our land. If we were to do a protest on our land due to some type of federal government, whatever, if one of us had a gun, they would get us, and we wouldn't go to no county, no nothing. We go straight to federal government, to the Supreme Court. There's no little courts, no little bio, none of that. We go straight to the Fed. That's how they wanted it back then because they wanted our natural resources, uranium, oil, water, fuel, gas, coal. I see all of this. I live in it. I drink water from the canyon or from the mines of the uraniums. I lived in it. So I know how the government works. But they didn't realize I was going to survive their phases and be here at 52 talking to Rise and Grind, you know. That's epic right there, to be able to say all of this, you know. Isn't that crazy? They didn't think that was going to happen. They didn't think that part of history through. They just figured, there's not going to be no chisba, there's not going to be no Rise and Grind. They couldn't think that far, but we're here. But we're here. That's what we have to hold on to, and we have to hold on to who we are, where we come from, because that education, that self-knowledge is our defense.
There you go.
That's all I have to say. All right, love you guys. Have a good day.
Thanks, Shiz. Bye.
And that's one of our great people who've been supporting us damn near since we started.
Yeah. Since I've been here. Yeah.
Shizba came aboard. She's a Native American and she come by ways of via New Mexico. And she been telling us things from the very start.
For the very beginning. And I think, it's so important for us to know this and learn this and teach it to our children. Because, baby, we are falling by the wayside in the black community.
But black people don't want to learn about what they were. They just want to worry about their now. And that's why I hate when people say, who cares about what you did, what you're doing?
Well, how you know where you're going and where you come from? Like, you don't... Okay.
Listen,
don't get me started. That was another reason why I was not big on college. Yeah. Right? No, and like I said, go. I'm not telling nobody not to go. But the only reason why I wasn't big on it is because you were going for one subject. Of course, I'm going to be a master in that. That's the only thing I'm studying. But like going into the real world forces you to actually deal with things in the real world and learn how to think. Because when you go to college, they train you on how to think, and that's all the college and universities are. They just training you how to.
And most colleges is filled with professors who couldn't make it in their own field. So when you start really thinking about when you think about the process and all these things, because again,
I'm not against college. I'm sorry, I went. I'm
against college.
I'm not against.
Hold on, listen. I'm against it when it takes away from the truth.
Yeah.
So hypothetically speaking, while you're in college for 4 years, right, and this particular curriculum or this career is moving. constantly moving.
And
you really 4 years
You're
behind.
4 years behind, yeah.
So when you go to apply for the job, they say, okay, cool, this person is trainable. Once they know that you're trainable, you get caught up in the bullshit. You don't get caught on creating nothing new. You're going to follow the plan and get a paycheck. And that's it. But every rule is meant to be broken, even God's rules, as far as life, on what you think is God's rules, right? You can't, like, hypothetically speaking, they say you can't build a home in Michigan after November 6th because you can't pour concrete. Well, how about people who don't give a damn about being in a concrete home? You know what I mean? We got to really think about certain stuff. So I don't get how people understand, like, if you live by somebody else's rule, don't be mad when you die by their thumb, because that's what happens. And most people, they die by somebody else's thumb. Everybody's dying of cancer when there's strictly certain things. Right now, General Foods has been caught on a national lawsuit with the sugars and the dyes and everything. Right? These are linked to cancer. They said there's guaranteed. If you eat any form of processed meat, they didn't say that you can get cancer. It's a maybe. They say you will get cancer. It say will. It don't say maybe. It's the number one carcinogen. Carcinogen.
Yeah, carcin. Now you got me thinking. I can't say it.
In the food chain, the number one is worse than cigarettes. Eating one
processed meat.
Eating one slice of 4 slices of bacon is like smoking 40 cigarettes.
Thank God I don't eat.
If the average packaging of bacon is 3 to 4, it's like smoking 32 to 40
we shouldn't
cigarettes.
Be eating bacon is what you're saying.
No form of processed meat. Period.
So where should we be getting meat?
You can go to the butcher.
I'll go to the butcher. Buy it fresh.
You can't. But guess what? You can't buy fresh bacon because there's no such thing.
Yeah. Thank God I don't eat it.
And don't get me wrong.
No, I mean I understand what you're saying.
Bacon was the hardest meat to get away from. When I went on my when I met the Muslims, my friends, my buddies, and they said, "Black man, you need to get away from that pork." When you can get 6 to 8
But that's interesting
pork,
because you know who eats pork is the Chinese eat pork.
Yeah, but they eat pork that they raised.
That is true. But they still eat it. That's all I'm saying.
But they raised it.
Shizba said, my degree has served as a golden ticket to ride the crazy train corporate world.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
But so here's
we paid for a piece of paper is how I look at it. I'm so mad I could have spent that money on something else.
Yeah, like to get one of your new purses. But listen.
Never. That's just ignorant, Miles. That's so ignorant.
I got you. I bet you any money I go to your house right now and pick up about 5 of your purses, and that's college.
No, actually, you're wrong.
What kind of purse you got right now?
I had some scholarships. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to go to a break, ladies and gentlemen, because we at that time. Stay with us, y'all, watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We will be right back.
She said it.
I have to ask you, what's your relationship with Lester Simmons?
I don't know any Lester Simmons. Are you the man? Did the people of Detroit elect Jonathan gangster.
Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Get money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation. Hey, legalize this! Get the money, operation, get money. Get money, get money.
Yes! Little big grip. And some illegal activities with Mayor Jenkins for the past 15 years.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
All men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary where self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now, 248-910-3537.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show. My bad. I was educating myself on something. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I am your girl,
Why you you Brittany repeated yourself like that?
I didn't. He was an engineer. I did it. No, we were over here having good conversation, and our
Great
engineer does know the continents. Praise God.
And thank God.
Yeah. Oof.
Okay,
she had to think about it for a minute, but she knew she got it. Our education system has not failed.
Okay, she told you.
Where'd you
Okay, she
graduate
fucked
from?
up. That's crazy. See, Oakland County, bro.
Hey, y'all want my kids in Oakland County?
I don't.
You only went where?
I only went to school at Park for 1 year.
So where were you before?
Detroit Community High School.
Where?
Detroit Community High School. You probably never heard of
CMS. I mean,
Never
CMS.
heard of it.
Huh? Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I mean, it's new. It's newer. It's worth
It's
leaving.
new. You said it's what?
It's not good.
Oh.
It's definitely new. It's by Cody, right?
Kind of, if you go like towards your road.
Yeah, it's by Cody. My ex girlfriend's
I'm about to
father.
homeschool my kids.
He the one who formulated. Y'all had like a baseball team or something. Yeah, they only had baseball in the beginning, and he.
Well, just so y'all know, she's talking.
Yeah, she is talking. She'll be talking more.
She's gonna be talking very soon. I'm not saying. They can hear you.
Right.
They can hear you. It's microphones everywhere.
Everywhere. So listen.
You might as well get on it.
Hopefully our new table will be installed.
I've been looking at this table for a whole month.
So
I was gonna be on the table in a minute.
Hey.
Oh no. I just thought about. I set myself up for that one because I don't ever want to see you on the table, in the table, on nothing with the table.
Matter of fact, when I pass away, y'all gonna have fruits and stuff around my body. Y'all gonna eat.
So the hidden cost to be the boss.
No, it's the hidden cost of our culture. The hidden cost of our culture is really deep.
It is extremely deep.
And sometimes, one time, I never forget, I got a DM saying, "Man, I hate when y'all be talking deep shit. I like it better when y'all be silly," and that's the problem with Black Americans.
Well, that's your problem. Y'all want to learn nothing.
Nobody want to learn nothing. And most people don't believe the half the truth of the real truth that's really standing in the truth.
Man, listen. Even in African studies, I didn't learn half of this stuff.
Man, listen.
And my teacher was black.
I asked my teacher, like, why we learn African studies from a white man?
Oh, no, mine was black. I learned my African studies from a black man. And, yeah, he still ain't.
But the whole truth is, though, he knew more about black stuff than most black people did.
Well, you know, a lot of people get mad at Dr. Umar. I think they don't like his delivery, but the man he reads.
And guess what? When you can learn that much,
He reads.
How about this? When you can learn that much from reading, then not being there, some people got to really take the true value of reading.
Yes. Well, even Killer Mike. He's another one.
Well,
David Banner. They're
majority of every black man who's not afraid to talk is highly intelligent.
Yes.
Just know that majority. I'm looking at y'all right now. Most of every black man you meet that's not afraid to speak and speak out for his people and his family, they're intelligent. Trust that.
Well, Judas.
What did Judas? I mean, what did Calvin say?
He said when it gets serious and truthful, people flee.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's when the truth is present, the lies will flee.
Every single time,
Yeah.
the truth always prevails.
I tell people this all the time. Whenever I did not know how.
It gets. What happens is it requires people to think.
Or it required them to flee because they had to seek
I'm saying the reason why they flee and why it gets serious is because it requires a person to think.
Oh, yeah,
and now you have to look at yourself.
Yes.
And that's what people are fleeing from. Because it's like, well, dang, I really don't know that.
Yeah.
Or dang, I am missing out on that. And that's what people are fleeing from themselves. Because it requires you to actually use your mind.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, I didn't, it's like, wow, maybe I need to start doing this a little bit more.
And even at my age, I have realized there's certain things that I did not learn until later in life and that I was ashamed of. That's why I had not done it yet.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes, most of the time, for black men, when we learn things at an older age, we feel like we're never going to be able to use it because we're not going to get to the age where we really want to see. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I never believed I would outlive my mother in age.
A lot of black men seem like they don't think they're going to live long.
Here's the reason why. I just want to tell people I speak against cancer with women. When doctors now is coming out, you don't need no sonogram. What's your name? A mammogram.
A mammogram.
You don't need no machine to push your breast down because actually you're putting your breast in the stress. And when you putting your breast in the stress, that's what your body cannot take, and it's defending itself. So your body will, your breast will actually form tumors because of the stress. It could be that stressful moment.
Well, that's what a lot of people were saying with the whole thing with cancer is that the cancer it's forming. I had one doctor, I read it on this one doctor. He said that it's forming like the little tumor or mass is what they call it. And they call it a mass based on the size of it. And it says what it's doing is it's just forming that. And what happens is when they do a biopsy, they cut into it.
Yeah, and then
but as long as it's in that mass,
it's safe.
your body and everything is protected because your body's being protected from it. So what happens is when they poke it, that's what releases the cells.
That's why they tell you.
So it's like, don't touch it.
Come back in 3 months. It's like, okay, did we fuck up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, don't touch it. Yeah. And you've had some people that just have growths on them, and it's like, well, just remove the growth.
So I'm just asking because most people don't understand. Everybody praise certain people, but everybody I know that they praise died with no financial bag. Or, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like the great Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, you name it, they died. They died broke. Gandhi, they died financially
because they gave it
impoverished.
all.
Because they gave when you give God, the greatest gift you can give God is the sacrifice of yourself.
Well, that's you lay your life down.
Most definitely.
That's basically what
so everything is biblical in the sense of the word. I ain't talking about the biblical word. I'm talking about the words that the word said. So if you don't give yourself of your people for your people will die because of the ignorant person who represents you.
Well, my people die for lack of knowledge.
All the time.
My people perish for lack of knowledge.
Yeah, and it's not perish. We think it's perish like just die. No, we perish mentally.
Yeah.
Spiritually.
Yeah, because we don't know.
And
when you know something, you can't be lied to.
Right. And definitely, that's why I said, Minister Farrakhan is 95 years old. He outlived everyone you can name. Mm-hmm. Every last one of them. And he's still willing to put his life on the line. Mm-hmm. You would think he'd be somewhere in a tropical island just chilling. Like, I'm going to die right here in this chair even. But he's still fighting because the fight is not gone. The war is still continuing. I tell people, if you believe in the Bible and you believe in the war that's in heaven, you think it stopped? Mm-hmm. And if you think Lucifer, the devil, was the ringleader of it all, and he cannot be omnipresent, and he only can be at one place at one time, you a stupid fool.
I mean, here we go. Hey, caller.
What up, though, G?
Good morning, it's me again. Sorry. You know when Isabel's listening, I'm going to call like 50,000 times because I only get opportunities. But I was just going to say, only due to current events, I prefer to flee. I don't even mess with it. Most of the time, my pastime is gardening. Literally, I'm gardening. I'm watching gardening channels. But I will say, I do appreciate when I am off. Like today, I'm off, and I was able to listen to you guys, and it just helps me. Like the world right now, to me, that's just, oh my gosh, my brain just self-implodes when I watch current events because of just the leadership and direction it's going. And I appreciate Rise and Grind because it's the reality, it's the hope, it's the optimism, it's the real down to earth that goes on with some reference to current events. But that's all I want to say. I just really appreciate you guys because when you're playing in the dirt all the time and, looking for ladybugs and all of that because you're just so happy with nature, sometimes I do need to be tapped into current events, and I just appreciate that you guys are here to provide that for me. So that's all. All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
You're not just going to get away with that. We appreciate you for even listening.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate the loyalty that you have placed with us in our hearts, because when your name come across the screen, we be smiling like, it's Shizma!
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And you greet us in your native tongue, and that's so dope.
Aww.
And
you guys know my children are half black, right?
Right.
And so one morning, my daughter was in here in the morning, and I was listening to you guys, and then you guys had said, "Jasmine," and she goes, "Oh, Mom!" And so that just, you know what I mean? That resonates with her, and I really do appreciate that because it when you're living in a town where, African American Black people are like probably at 2% or even less in the community, to her, and she that means a lot to her. That means the world to her. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you.
Right.
Thank you, Shizba.
Yes. Love you guys.
Love you back.
So listen,
yes, Duran, stop putting your faith in man.
Yeah, definitely.
He gonna fail you every time.
So Lexi, so you can understand, those are one of the reasons why I still do this. I'm not gonna lie. To have response.
She's not even listening.
She's not listening. She don't care.
She's not even listening.
She's 25.
I don't even know why you're talking to her right now.
She reminded me with Shani. I like, Shani, you hear that? She's like, I guess. What the hell? Anyway.
I mean, with this,
this generation
is so tapped into technology. Yeah. It's hard for them to even kind of grasp that.
I'm glad. Listen, this is why I love my godson so much. I love you, Elijah. Elijah, when it was told, when we had a family meeting, they asked the children, okay, what do y'all want to do when y'all grow up?
Mm-hmm. This is a chef, right?
Yeah, but shout out to Dion. That's Melissa's first child. He said, I want to become auto mechanic, basically, auto engineer. Mm-hmm. And Nate's daughter said, I want to become a veterinarian. Mm-hmm. Elijah said, I want to take over Okami. I was like, wow. Melissa's like, Mouse! I was like, what? She said, come here. And they had Elijah repeat it. Mm-hmm. She said, did you have anything to do with this? He said, no. I see that I'd rather take over Okami than work for somebody else. What? And I thought that was one of the dopest things I've seen in my life.
That's what he wanted to do.
That's what he wanted to do. And but he became a school teacher, a chef. He's like, he got like 3 occupations.
Yeah, I know he was doing culinary
and he's
school,
dope. He's a very incredible young man. And he don't let technology be his thing. He never allowed it.
I think the thing for us, we should know it and kind of understand it and know how to use it, but we shouldn't let it take over.
No.
Well, I mean, we should always use some form of our brain.
Yes, but
always
for the most part,
and stay off current events too, like which is what I was talking about, her brain and like that's what it's designed to do. Notice if you stay off of it, you don't feel the pressures of the world,
and you don't become of it.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, don't be ignorant to what's going on around you, but do not overindulge in it, because it's designed for you to have anxiety, for you to be in stress, for you to have all. That's why we're seeing such a high form of cancer, because, like you said, the stress. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much stuff that people are putting on themselves that we shouldn't even be designed. We're not even designed to even hold all the stuff that we hold.
Place anything that's easily accessible in someone's hand, it would become their addiction.
Absolutely.
When pornography became a thing,
that's the person who watches it.
No, I mean, but I'm not addicted to it.
You're not, but people are.
That's what I was about to say.
It's bad.
Because once you know, if you have a weapon in your hand and you decide to grab the spear at the sharp end, you become dumb, and then you become oblivious. Then you become used to hurtness, getting cut up. And then you I could take it. Some of the greatest warriors.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just foolish.
But it become foolishness. But some people look at that's their strength. Like if
I'm not about to pick up a spear and cut myself and say that this is a warrior.
Wait a minute.
This is foolishness.
But if you take the analogy, or you even watch or listen to some of these superheroes that got these superpowers, they only have one. But they accumulate once they master that one. They say, "Well, you mean to tell me just because I can control the wind? But what if I control the wind to hit the brick to knock the people out?" So it's like
I'm trying to see where you're getting at.
They begin to use.
I like Spider-Man, even though I hate spiders. I like Spider-Man.
So you see the new one that's coming out, Peter.
I think
that's.
But I like Spider-Man because he.
Yeah, but this
then he can. I don't know how I like Spider-Man.
This is where they showing how Peter has evolved.
Well, good.
It's a new one. The new one coming out is called Peter, and I think it's gonna be the greatest Spider-Man ever.
Okay. Well, I know we're about to get out of here real soon, but I do have to ask this question because we got on superheroes. Do you believe that Batman is a superhero?
Yes, but he's a vigilante.
Do you? Why are we talking to you? Jesus.
But he's a vigilante. He's really a vigilante.
I don't believe he's a superhero. I believe he's a vigilante.
Yeah,
he's a human being with super gadgets. No, he's a rich man.
But he's a person who
he's not a superhero.
Know how to use his superpower is his brain.
No, his superpower is his gadgets.
No, it's his brain.
The man can't fly. He's just rich.
He created those gadgets.
Well, that's okay, but he's still not he's not a superhero.
If he saved your ass, he's a superhero.
He can't beat the superhero.
He beat a lot of superheroes.
Who he beat?
He went up against Superman.
That's because he used kryptonite.
How many people try to use kryptonite and still fail?
But that's the only thing that can stop Superman.
He's highly intelligent. He has the highest IQ in DC.
Batman is not a real superhero.
Oh, you're a hater. Neither,
I don't care. This is the debate.
Neither is Wonder Woman.
I don't like her.
Oh, I do.
I like Storm.
Storm ain't a superhero neither.
Yes, Storm
She came through a whole country. I mean, a village that raised her to be who she was.
I like Storm. I was never a Superwoman fan.
It's a Wonder Woman.
What? See, I don't even know who she is. No disrespect to her. I never liked Wonder Woman.
This is why our culture messed up right now. Anyway,
again, Dorian agrees. His superpower is his money. He's not a superhero. I keep trying to say, y'all think Batman's superhero.
You know, this is getting scary. Her and Dorian is agreeing more and more.
Because me and Dorian be on the same page. He just be a little bitter with some stuff. But he older than me, so that's why he live more life. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young and vibrant. He then became the grumpy old man.
You're not vibrant.
I'm still young and vibrant. He older than me. That's why he act like that. So he like.
So you young and Viagra. You young and Viagra.
Vibrant.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know how vibrant Viagra gets you?
I don't know because I'm young. I don't have time for that.
I'm too scared to use that stuff. Like my heart will bust.
Yeah.
As I bust.
Okay. All right. So it's getting close to that time.
What time is it?
It's over the hour.
No. What time is it?
I don't know. Okay, tell time.
You're a liar. See, look at you. I hate her. So, y'all listen. Since we about to get out of here, thank y'all for joining us.
You love me.
One person I ain't see Yamina today.
Yeah, was not in the comments. She said she was doing something with her diet because she been playing. So maybe she sleep, but she hungry.
Shout out to everybody who's been checking us out. We really love you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Next week gonna be a better week. She's right about the bitter part. Okay, well, at least Dorian telling the truth.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Well, Dorian, since you opened up that door, I can say some parts of my life I am bitter about.
But you don't bring it on the show.
No, I don't bring it on the show.
Dorian bring it to the phone call.
Bring it to the forefront.
At least 75% of the time. But it's okay. He lived life.
But Dorian was that negative part we was talking about in the first part of the show before we changed topic.
But I'm saying
No, just joking,
he's
Dorian.
a plethora of knowledge, right?
Wait a minute, what you know about that man Pocket?
He's highly intelligent, and I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And I think he does have a passion for people, especially his people. He doesn't like ignorance and stupidity.
I don't either.
And it does something to him.
Yes.
But I still think he a little better.
Dorian, if you like, you always is favorable to come bring a fifth and we come drink with us on the morning show.
And I don't even really think he on that for real. Like Dorian, he's too smart to be drinking.
No, he not.
Yeah.
I seen him drink. He go to Cheers too. We the Cheers together.
No, but I'm just saying, I just think that because he is such an intellect, he's not around a lot of people that can intellectually stimulate his mind.
Right. I can't remember the guy's name, but this guy was like, man, you remind me of my homeboy Dorian. He said, y'all even look alike a little bit. I'm like, no, like, nobody look like me. Nobody as sexy as me. Nowhere in the world.
You talking about you?
Yes.
So on that note, we're gonna get up out of here because I don't know who called you sexy, when you thought you was sexy, how you
no
put
one sexy is
sexy and everything. He said he tried to teach and uplift. That's his purpose on this planet.
That's my purpose as well.
That's all our purpose.
That's all. It's supposed to be our purpose, but most people don't do it. They rather downgrade themselves to fit into stupidity so they can overcome while they're there. Because I've seen it too many times. All right, y'all, we got to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show. The engineer and the ones and twos, Lexi. Thank you very much. Hey, y'all, on that note, we about to get out of here. Anything you want to say, Brittany?
Stay black. And stay safe out there, guys.
Okay, you heard the word. Stay safe from the young lady. Brittany is probably the most toxic host that we have on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Because you're toxic. You got these men asking me like, "Does she got a boyfriend?" I don't know.
How does that make me toxic?
You know well. You know what you be doing. You showed your legs at the Oscars. That was enough.
That was like 3 years ago.
In case you don't know, the Oscars, October 9th. So get ready, be prepared. And we doing it right there.
That was
same place.
like 3 years ago.
That was 2.
Close to 3. All right, y'all, bye. We gotta go. Mom's just talking now.
Peace.
Rise and grind. Morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances.